Have you ever studied the same thing over and over, only to forget it later? What if I told you that doing the opposite, mixing things up, could actually help you remember more? It's called interleaving, and it's one of the most underrated techniques for boosting learning. Welcome back to the Masterclass in Effective Learning. So far we've explored powerful strategies like spaced repetition and deliberate practice to help you retain what you learn and sharpen your skills. Today, we're adding another game-changing tool, interleaving. This strategy might seem strange at first, but it works because it forces your brain to stay sharp by constantly switching between topics or skills. Most people learn through blocking, practicing one topic repeatedly until they feel they've mastered it. But research shows that while blocking feels productive in the short term, it leads to quick forgetting. Interleaving means mixing different but related topics during a single study session, which keeps your brain actively engaged and improves long-term retention. Here's an example. Imagine you're learning math. Instead of practicing only multiplication for 30 minutes, then only division, and then only fractions, you would mix problems from all three topics into one session. At first, it might feel harder, but the struggle forces your brain to work harder, making the learning more durable. Why does interleaving work so well? It's because your brain learns to recognize differences between similar concepts. When you practice only one thing at a time, your brain gets used to predicting what's coming next. But when you mix topics, your brain has to constantly switch and adapt, strengthening your understanding. Here's how you can use interleaving in your learning. Create a mix. When studying, don't stick to just one subject. Alternate between related topics. For example, if you're learning languages, switch between vocabulary, grammar, and sentence building. Vary your practice. If you're developing a skill, like playing an instrument or a sport, change up your drills. Practice scales and sight reading on the piano, or alternate between dribbling and shooting in basketball. Stay consistent. Interleaving can feel difficult because it forces your brain to work harder, but that's the point. Stick with it, and you'll see long-term improvement. Let's take a real-world example. Think about studying history. Instead of reviewing one historical event at a time, compare different events from the same era. How did their causes and outcomes differ? This forces your brain to see connections and patterns. Here's your challenge. Think of a topic you're currently learning. How can you use interleaving to mix things up? Try creating a study plan that alternates between different but related concepts and see how much more you remember. Drop a comment below and share how you plan to use this strategy. Interleaving is all about learning smarter by making your brain work harder. Start using this strategy today, and you'll find yourself remembering more than ever before. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone looking to improve their learning process. In the next episode, we'll explore Jim Kwik's focus method and fast learning strategies. Powerful tools that can take your focus and memory to the next level. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss it.